Gary, we hear this a lot. We want to make sure that people know the difference between the two because there is a difference. But can you explain to our audience what the difference is between a coach and a consultant?
Yes, that's very interesting, and it's a great question because we get that a lot. In fact, in our name, we use consulting. I probably challenge myself with that all the time because a lot more of what we do is coaching. Consulting really is coming into a company just going through an analysis and saying you need to do, 1, 2, 3, 5 steps. You just lay it out, and they can just follow that roadmap. And really, when we look at maybe the 20% that we talk a lot about, the foundational things, that's more of a consulting piece that we do at GBC because we're trying to help set up, we're saying you need to get your accounting in order, get QuickBooks, whatever system you have, you need to get your sales systems in place, all those processes.
And a lot of times that is where we start.
Right.
That's where we begin, the 20%. And explain the 80-20 real quick, please.
So the 20% that we try to focus on first is really foundational, but it's really just the systems and the processes and the steps to organize, to run the company, maybe putting the CRM in place, how you're going to communicate with past clients, current clients, and so forth.
Organizational flow.
Right. The coaching side then really comes back to the personal and leadership development. And that is more where we try to teach people how to maybe change the way they make decisions and process things that come at them so that we can work ourselves maybe out of being there, out of a job with that client, and we can teach them and they can learn how to make decisions and really change how they operate their business and probably their personal life. And that's where the coaching comes in. Because if we're a consultant, we end up, a lot of times I see some of these in a consulting role, you can almost step in at a place to where you're oftentimes running another business.
Yes.
And what we want to do is get the foundational pieces in place and then work on the coaching side. So we do both all the time, but there is a big difference. And I think for somebody to be completely effective, you have to work on both sides of that, but they are not the same.